What is up, guys? This is the Chaotic Alderman here, and welcome back to another Grandblue Fantasy Relink video. Did I say the Chaotic Arson? I meant to say the Chaotic Alderman. I will change the name soon. And today, people, we start chapter 5, which is actually going to be a decently long one. So and today I am going to show off the character who I said I was going to show off last part, Io. So with hers, I'm just at this point not gonna care about the story. So with we showed off Catalina, we showed off Gran, we showed off, well, Rosetta is not in there. So let's change up the party. We're gonna have Charlotte. Well, if we're gonna go down the line, next would be Gazodo, Charlotte, and she's still in the party because I never got to use her. So yep, everyone. If we're talking about characters who I really can't care about, Goza. Yeah, let's just call him that. Goza is really just is easily, like, if you're looking at every single fire character, like, who are you gonna choose him over? Rack, who legitimately has some of the best skills in the game. Percival, the god of damage if you build him right. Wait, what the? I'll deal with that later. Or Zeta, the combo king. Oh, I should have gave her combo pluses, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, if you could tell, there's certain people I barely use. And I'm gonna have to deal with that later. So yeah, but here's my EO, but also here's my set for EO: Cascade, improve healing because she's gonna be healing. Overdrive Assassin just basically do more damage when the enemy's in overdrive. And I think Cascade is also a skill. There's also skill down. So let me press. Also, if you want to see the traits, I never told you this, just press R3. Also, here are the trait details. Based on the level of the traits, that's what it matters. Cascade's at, oh, I can remove a Cascade. Cascade only goes up to 20, so let's remove a Cascade. Because Cascade only goes up to, geez, why is it 4? Why does she have 44? Jeez, 44 Cascade does hurt. No. What else has Cascade? Oh, my Overdrive Assassins. So I could legitimately remove. I think I could remove these two. How much does that bring up per Cascade? Her Cascade's at 22 still, so she's definitely fine. So that means I could put on other stuff. So yeah, legitimately, this is how it goes with coming to sets. I think I wish there was one that helped out boost skill damage. So there's stun power, tyrant, which is basically one of my favorite skills to use in the game. I only have one tyrant though, and I don't want to give it to her. Alright, so let's see. Basic stats. That's not how we do it. Epic and legendary. I think that's how we do it. Yeah, yep, that's legitimately it. Epic and legendary. Do we just give her tyrant and give her another attack? Well, I think that's what we just do. No. That means I should have a lot of tyrants. Yeah, there it is. Is it already up there? Yeah, I think that's it for tyrants. Let me check trait details. Nope, tyrant goes up to 30. One more tyrant. You know what, 70. So what tyrant? So tyrant, I'll basically tell you what each of them do. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So attack basically boosts your attack. HP boosts up your max HP. So for the max HP boost, it's 50. If it's at level 50, you get basically plus 2,000 attack, max HP plus, I think it's 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. Tyrant basically raises your attack and minus your HP by 20%. So basically, if you get it up to level 30, it's 30% attack. It's 50% attack minus 20% HP. With overdrive, it's damage dealt to more damage up to foes when they're in overdrive. So it goes from 84 all the way down to 100% at 30. This just improves healing at level 50. It gives you an amazing plus 50 to healing cap. Skill cooldown gives you minus 20. Cascade also gives you skill. It gives you skill cooldown minus 2 based on how much you are hitting the opponent. So that it's Cascade is fine. It's not as good as just regular skill quick cooldown. Nimbleness just increases your visibility when you perfect dodges and boosts the charge speed. Boosts the charge speed of your skybound arts and shortens skill cooldown again. I actually didn't know that. Oh wow. And this is her one of her unique skills. Every single character has a unique trait sigil to them. Hers is Magus whatever. I'm stupid, and it boosts Stargaze's damage when quick cast is triggered, and also damage cap. And also let's look at her herself. So enchanted, so that's my set. She has healing winds, lightning, freeze, and fire. I'll go over those skills. Enchanted Stargaze is chargeable up to 4 times based on how many mystic vortex orbs Io has. Landing a fully charged square spell grants an orb. And quick cast greatly increases Stargaze's charge speed when charged immediately after gaining mystic orbs. And did I'm fine. I think I'm fine with that color. I want this one. Eventually we'll start showing off everyone here, and her skills that I have for her is fire, healing winds, basically. Cast a circle around them, basically heals the party. Water, freeze. Oh my goodness. Grants it's water, but grants me a mystic orb, but also lowers the enemy sack by 50 by 100. Burns nearby enemies with a fireball. 50% inflicts defense down. Paralyze is probably the best one because I think it guarantees it. I don't know, but yeah, it guarantees paralysis and gains a mystic orb. So yeah, that's basically how she works. Anyways, let's get into let's get into the next chapter. Whoop. That was 7 minutes. All right. It's gonna be 7 minutes for a chapter that's gonna end at like about 6 minutes. So today, so I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Real quick. And the latest set the new Max. And the newest set, Quarter Century Stampede. By gosh, do I decided to open it today. Bought 2 boxes. And legitimately, it was well worth it. I pulled decently. I pulled the cards I really wanted. I pulled my 3 Fuella loss. I pulled actually 5 Fuella losses. It was well worth it. And the one thing I am kind of upset about is that there is one card I did not get. And that was, if you guys don't know, there is a QCR Diabell star, and it looks amazing. It legitimately looks amazing. And there's story going on. Okay, I guess I'll shut up. Jesus, she's smoking.
あの断崖につける。ちっとばかし揺れるぞ。
I don't. I think that's it for story for now. Never mind.
ここんところこんなんばっかだな。
Yep, autoplay is on, so I don't have to press anything.
ちょっといいかしら。吹雪が起こる
Rolling a word.
遠く
Wait, which one? Oh, we already see this
光が
place.
見えたわ
That's the place we were at
ホテルの
before.
時と同じような
うん
あれはやっぱり
はい。おそらく間違いありません。
T4,
教団が向
jeez.
かった祭壇はそのあたりでしょう。
そうなるとまた聖少女が暴
Albert.
走させられてしまうのかしらね
We're on them.
だとしてもルリアが待っている。二の足を踏んでいる時間はない。
ちょっと待ってグランサイファーがもう限界だ
Everyone just being worried.
修理しねえと厳しいぜこりゃ
Wait, why does Catalina? Yeah, Catalina's armor just remind. I'm looking at it. Is this she? Is she Miss Marvel? We're going for.
こんな天気の山岡
Well, we ain't got no
さ
choice.
すがに危険すぎねえか
いえ、意外と悪くない選択かもしれません。この先に進んでいくと
Eighth.
古い聖堂があります。そこで仲間と落ち合う予定なんですよ。彼女に案内してもらえば、この天候でも祭壇へ向かうことが可能になるかと。
そんじゃ頼るしかなさそうだ。
Yawn.
道中
But there is something I wonder about
テンペールを救った君たちなら
this Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Is that if you guys have wait, what was this? Oh, the Grand Cipher, Primal Beast, altars. Yeah, nothing important. Oh, I forgot to even go over Io and her backstory. We'll do that once these guys are just
しかしだ
once story is over.
こう見えて僕便利屋ですから。船の修理は得意なんです。
Story. All right, this is Roland just saying he'll stay with the ship.
ぜひお願いしますま
Don't worry. Don't worry, Gran.
強がっちゃって未だにグランサイファー離れできないんだから。
バカ言うなそういうんじゃねえよ
Mm-mm-mm.
ローラングランサイファーのこと頼めるか
もちろんです。中野君の大切な相棒をきっと元気にしてみせます。
それじゃあ凍えちゃわないうちに先へ進みましょう。早くルリアを助けなきゃ。
All right, finally. Dialogue is done.
ルリア待ってて。すぐに助けてあげるから。
All right, there we go.
それ。はっそれ。
Yep, this is just how she plays. She's another range character. Range characters be range characters. And this level is a lot long. I think this chapter is definitely a lot longer than any of the previous chapters.
でっけえ氷があるぞ。
Stay right over here.
崩れるぞ。
There's a reason why, and that falls.
危ねえとこだったな。
So here we go. Just keep running.
見えたぞ。
おそらくそれが目的の聖堂です。くれぐれも慎重に。
Prepare for some enemies. It is, of course, we're in ice place. You know what that means. Frost Knights.
この氷漬けの野郎は
Generic frost enemies and hit.
随分にぎやかになってきたじゃねえか囲まれねえように注意しろよ
よっしゃ全部やっつけたぜ。
Oh, did he kill him?
こんな吹雪の中で待ち合わせだなんて相手の人は大丈夫なのかな。
Doom, doom, doom.
あまり待たせるのも悪いわ先を急ぎましょう
I think I'm gonna do this until I fully get my stargazers. Let me see. Yes. I am all stargazed out. Okay, I'm fine. And also sometimes if you hit the ice, I think depending on them, enemies do come out. It's not until later. So like this one. I think. Yeah. Nope. Wrong one again. I think I know what I have to do. Yep, there it is. And ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a cutscene. Not.
まさかこいつ
Yeah, paralysis on smaller enemies won't work as well as them on bigger enemies. Yo, I think eventually I need to start using some characters that I don't really use a lot when I'm playing this game by myself. Because there are some characters I don't use. And cutscene is about to happen in 3, 2, 1. Right here. And I shut up again.
あなた方に支援はございませんが
You're short.
リリス様に弓引くことはおすすめしませんわごめん遊ばせ
Yes, you better. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton. You better have one. You better have beaten Charlotte Flair. Let's go. And yep, before. Does this? When? I wonder when this ends.
お嬢殺すなって命令だったんじゃ
Because there's two I keep forgetting. I forgot when this chapter ends. Survive. This will be. Really slow them down a bit.
引き続き彼らを監視なさい
You're short.
さてこの山にとってあなた方は望まぬお客様大自然の眼差しにお気づきになることはできまして
Mother Nature don't care. Mother Nature don't care. She decides when she wants it to rain, when she wants it to snow, or when whatever happens.
おい無事か
ったくもう落とされんのは勘弁願いたいぜ
Oh, boss time. Or mini boss time. Kind of forgot that this boss. And what is our boss? A big old eye. I really don't like seeing this guy because since I played the quest a lot and had to grind him out a lot just to get some certain equipments and gear. So I hate seeing this guy. Goodbye.
目に物見せてやったぜ
Now off to.
先に進ま
There's
せてもらおう
legitimately two possible things that could happen. I know there's another boss here.
ねえ教団の人たちって
So I don't think I showed Stargazer.
教団を束ねるリリスの目的
Oh, I wasted a lot.
少なくとも彼女はルリアちゃんの持つ力に気づいて
There we
いるの
go.
だったわ
どんな理由があろうとも
Whoop,
無理やり
whoop,
連れ去っていい
whoop.
道理などな
whoop.
必ずだ
しかし氷の塊
See, this is why sometimes it's hard playing an anime game. They talk too much. So sometimes I gotta be silent. Just to make sure, just to let dialogue go by. And I don't like being silent.
ここを登れば地上に出られそうだね
Break. I think no. I think this chapter really abruptly ends. And little eyeball babies. There we go. That wasn't me, so whoever that falls on, it's your fault.
聖堂が見えた急ごうぜ
I just keep forgetting how long this chapter is. I think this is the final part. And then the next person I get to show off in the next part is
誰もない
Rose.
なんだこのでっけえ扉は
This part is actually easy to do. Cause all and it's survive.
できたのか
Survive.
気が強くなったどうやら
Stargazer. Bam.
さすがにこのままじゃ
Bam.
きりいいんだ
Bam.
な
Bam.
んとかしねえと
Just keep attacking. It's just to test your might. And the reason why they can't do anything is because they're not ranged characters, and I'm just killing them all instantly. Whoop, 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 whoop. This takes a while.
倒しても倒しても
Yeah, then eventually they start spawning a lot. This, if you're doing it just basically originally, can be a little bit difficult, depending on the characters who you have in your party. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
一体何が起こったの
1, 2. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. I think that's it for this chapter. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
待っておったぞ旅の気空団よ
I think she does introduce herself, and we can see the backstory on
我
her.
はイストリアス
All right, here we go. Melos Monastery, an order of monks from the Melos clan, led by Historia, or Historia. I think it's Historia because Historia would be. They dwell in the harsh environment of Mount Negalith, Negalith, observing strict precepts and worshiping the primal god enshrined at Turadum Sanctum. Many also patrol the grounds, warn, yeah, warring away curious intruders as the path of pilgrimage passes through territory teeming with monsters.
マロース表層院の長である
ぶしつけで申し訳ないがローラン殿の仲間というのは貴殿のことだろうか
いかにも
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. Roland said we'll meet
教
her.
団が来なかったか赤い船なんだが
祭壇のあるこの先へと降りていっ
The
た
primal of God. We already read those.
星神様が覚醒してしまったようだ
ここでも星が
So legitimately, I think legitimately after this, I think we should save because I think there's
吹雪は星神様の怒りに
no. We're gonna keep going because there's still like 2 more
我
things
は
left
そ
to
れ
do.
を沈めに参った
ねえ私たち教団の人たちを追ってるの一緒について
And the next part is gonna be
この先に続く
really
道は
fun.
聖域道中の扉は我の術でしか開かぬよそ者であるウヌラをみだりに立ち入ら
There's
せる
no place for outsiders.
ルリアは私たちの大切な友達なの一緒に行かせてお願い
うん
どうか力を貸してください
ほう
Mm.
我に力を貸せとことの葉は力になるというが口から吐ける度胸はあるようだなるほど眼に耐えぬ炎の意志を宿し容易ならざる宿命を背負っている
Anime cliche number
は
10.
いわかった
Snow until you see the person's fire in their eyes.
ありがとう
聖域ではあるがもう
If you have a if you're not allowed inside the if you're having trouble with school, be determined. Have a fire in your eyes.
さあ先を急ごう
Alright.
絶礼の座に出まし星神よ
Yep, and ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Part 2.
その気高き
Part 2 of this thing. How do you guys feel about a protection quest?
私も氷の魔法には覚えがあるがこれは尋常だ
Gonna have to get used to that. Yep, here we go. And yep,
実は
ignore the dialogue. I wonder if I could just do this right. Yeah, I can. Do I just, you know what? Because there's so much characters, let's swap. I basically show you all of EO. Let's show you Rose. And now Rose is, if you could tell by how she is, Rose is more based on status ailments and debuffs. Rose plants roses that attack foes with range. Roses level up as they hit foes, enhancing their capabilities. Planted overgrowth. Planted rows grant various buffs to either player's party whenever Rose uses a combo finisher. The highest level roses determine effect strength. And also, I think if there is a character who I do want to show whose backstory I want to show off, it's definitely Rose's. Up. Is it archives? No. I keep forgetting where I found this. Field notes. Rose, during Grand travel, the enigmatic beauty charmed her way into the crew out of the blue. She seems to know the answers to the many mysteries plaguing the journey, but preferring the role of a mere observer. She usually keeps her cards close to her heart. Rose is the incarnation of the primal beast, Rose Queen, and has traveled with Grand's father in the past. Yep, and it shows her, and it shows what she is. Age unknown, primal beast. Attractive people regardless of gender. That's something to say. They don't know what I thought he was a dragon. Alright, now that's it. We're gonna show off Rose. Rose for this next part. Yep. Yep. So right here, so her gimmick is you want to plant as much roses as you can. So one right there. You can have a max of 5. I think a max of 5. That's how much you're allowed. Then what you want to do is either get the roses that have the kill, or you just do it yourself, so that the roses eventually level up and do more damage. And here we go, trying to protect her from. So let's go. Yeah, as you can see, like Rose does need the roses to help her out, because she kind of lacks a lot of the other things that everyone has. And I think one of them come from here eventually. So let's do. Yeah. But with these guys, it's really hard. I will eventually go into the quest modes to give a better look at these characters. Yep, and there we go. Level. The more you kill them closer to this road, they get level. Oh, they killed one of the things. I'm just gonna stay right here. That's the thing. That's the problem about having computers. I think you do have to have a party of 5. Do you have to have a party of 5? Oh, I can't do it now. That just makes me wonder if you do have to have a party of 5. If I could just have a party of 2. But that just proves how over leveled I am. There we go. Yep. Oh wait, did that? Oh. Yep. I love guard. I love useless guarding quest. This is fun. Don't worry. There's like 2. There's like 2 more boss. It's like a pseudo boss left. I basically just showed off basically all of Rose's gimmick. Yep. Oh, there's some right here. A frosty beast, bro. Frosty bones. This is actually taking a lot longer on hard. And gosh, is it annoying. because
どこを見てるの？
it really, really, really sucks. I hate this quest.
こっちこっち。
間もなくそのまま援護を
I wish this was based on how much enemies you killed, actually. Alright.
待たせたな
You're ready. Don't say almost. And nuke. Oh, yeah. If you can't tell, Rose is not my... Rose is... If I'm gonna use Rose, I need her... It would have to be... Not in, like, this kind of scenario, but it would have to be in another scenario. Next is Charlotte. Dude... Oh, yeah. Performs a rapidly X combo, noble stance, linking powers, and a force of justice, blocks the enemy's foes perfectly timed without forcing. So basically, she has a strategy. This is what people use it for. You see this? You see this? She's the only character. She's the second character. She's one of the many other characters that could do that. There's another character who also has that kind of gimmick. Oh.
独り言だ
吹雪が止んだ。
胸騒ぎがする
Let's go.
急ごうか
ここは自分が守るであります。
Oh, damage cut. Let's go.
入り口の扉も頑丈そうだな。
And with this sort of stature, it makes things easy for me. And I know where they're gonna spawn. One is gonna spawn here. Another one's gonna spawn.
隔絶の門を開き導き止まえ
But for me, I'm gonna play smart. No, I think yeah, he's gonna spawn right there. This side mini boss.
でっけえやつが来やがった。油断すんじゃねえぞ。
He's not small, but I deal with
波
him.
の魔物ではないな
Go!
ヒストリアスを守って。
Boom, 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 boom. Dead. Alright, let's go back.
端の方から魔物だ。
Not a lot of XP, but whatever. Yep, and as soon as you do that, oh my goodness, voice crack. As soon as you do that, starts going a whole lot faster. A second one is supposed to spawn. Let me just make sure no one's getting close to her. Yeah, see, this one goes a whole lot faster, doesn't it? Unlike the first one, it's just because I killed the mini boss. There was supposed to be one right over there. Anyways. Nuke! And it's time for the fire. And it's boss time. Is it? Yeah, it's boss time.
なんとかなったみたいだな。
手間をかけたなさあ行くぞ
I think
行
it's...
くであります。
Yes.
妙だな
Do that. Go up. Go up here. Let's first finish this chapter. Because it is... Yes.
ありゃルリアじゃねえか。わーい。
Hey. Leave. Ira. Whatever you... Oh, why is it quiet?
聞こえてね。おい、ルリア。
Sorry if you guys just wondered what happened. I accidentally unplugged my headset. So, yep. Hey, look, hey, look, Zenek mind control. Best thing ever. When you know they're being mind controlled. Up. It's id.
あれでか
Backhanded.
ルリアに何をした？答えろ。
Yeah, see, he's wearing. He has the weapon I gave him. All right. Oh, yeah, it's two freaking bosses.
邪魔をするな。容赦はせん。
What level are you? Whoa. Yeah, what? I wonder what level he was. Like he has to be like he had to be like at least level 100, because that should have he should have instant died. Managara, which is not my favorite. Not my. Out of all the ones we're about to fight, it's not my favorite one based off. Which is kind of weird because of the animal it's based off of. Because I am a big fan of wolves. Big fan of wolves. But it's not my favorite one design. I like the first one, the wind spirit. All right, let's go. Oh wait, we're actually in the cutscene. For a quick. Let's go. All right, let's go. And here's the mandatory thing. This is fun. Whoop, hey. Whoop. 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 Yep, this is his big gimmick. I'm used to fighting him, so it's legitimately nothing to me. Oh, I hit. Oh, yep, there it is. Done. Good. Boss fight's over. Champion merit. That's not enough. Be gone. Be gone, Sif. And that's done. That's this area done. Goody. Just imagine.
ルリアが。
急いで船をつけます。しばしお待ちを。
Hang there. I'll grab you guys ASAP. Don't worry, I'm gonna switch. I'm no longer gonna be Gran.
なるほど。そんなことが。
A bittersweet pill to swallow.
いえ。
I said swallow. Swallow.
じゃなかった。
I mean the problem. Even they couldn't control.
僕の見通しが甘かったようです。しかし、
Well,
リアちゃんの様子がおかしかったというのは
doesn't matter.
ちょっと引っかかりますね。
Lyria's.
魂だけがそこに閉じ込められているようだ。
Yeah, it's classic mind control. If you want to get someone overpowered, mind control him.
首輪ですって。まさか。
ローランド、何か知っているのか。
ええ、以前小耳に挟んだのですが、
While
もしかした
back,
ら教団で禁忌とされた道具かも。
toying with a forbidden implement.
方針具。
Mind sealer. Well, yes, as I said, mind control.
窓具です。あまりにも非人道的なため、使用は禁じられているはず
It's
です。
anime villain 101. You have to mind control everyone.
その首輪をぶっ壊しゃなんとかなるってもんでもねえのか。
強引に破壊するのはまずいですね。ルリアちゃんの命に関わります。
チェ。ああ、この手のもんはそうだろうなとは思ってたが。
I'm not paying attention. To tell you this, sorry, I'm not paying attention.
魔道具に
I do
詳
an
しい
all
方
right.
が加藤シードホルムにいます。
Connection in Seed Hollow.
何かわかるかと。
We are about to.
ザスバ一家か。
The family of Zabath. An organization of extremely well-known informants based in Seed Hollow. Seed Hollow. They also function as a kind of volunteer defense force, moving to stamp out trouble wherever they get a whiff of it. For this reason, they're loved and trusted by both the army and the general Citizen, Citizen, no, Citizen, I think that's Citizens of Seed Hollow. I really have never seen that word. The members of the family Zabath aren't actually related, but their respect for their boss is thicker than any blood.
おとな
Gosh,
しく協力して
I
くれ
need
るだろう
water.
か。
心根は優しくいい人たちですからきっと大丈夫です。
助かったぜローラン。あんたがいなけりゃ今頃途方に暮れてたとこだ。
もっと頼ってくれてもいいんですよ。
Next to fix it.
便利屋ローランに不可能はありません。
ちげえね。グランサイクルしてもそうだ。
Airship.
まさ
Don't
か
need to look at
山で修
don't
理
need to look at what an airship is. If you guys don't know, you guys have
船の
never
方は
watched the
あくまで
anime.
応急です。シードホルムの
Apply
おかげで
bandages.
ちゃんと整備してもらわなければ。では皆さん急ぎましょう。
Well,
僕が案内します。
what he's not telling us is that he used his powers. Oh, well, yeah, that's it. I showed off basically 3 characters. I showed off 4. Got to show off 3 characters. I showed off Charlotte, I showed off Io, and I showed off Rose. So because I didn't do this, let's go and read their backstory for that's main story. Read their backstory of Io, a budding mage who strives to become a proper lady. When Graham and her crew were visiting the Vault's duchy, they aided her in the search for her missing master, Tazaka the Great. Yeah, Tazaka the Great. Or is it Tizaka the Great? Whatever. After they found him, she decided to join the crew on their journey. Io is persistent and refuses to give up in the face of adversity, but she can be inflexible too. So, she's 11, 13, humans, hobbies, fashion, likes her teacher, dislikes creepy old men. And Charlotte. When she was young, Charlotte's life was saved by the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. From that day on, she trained and worked herself to the bone to embody the principles of her saviors. To find the notions that the Harvins are lacking in physical prowess, she enlisted in the Lumiel Order and rose up to ranks to become its captain. Becoming is not in there. Although she possesses a calm, steadfast demeanor, she suffers from an inferiority complex over her height and seeks a way to make herself taller. So, age 24, around 90 centimeters. Harvin, hobbies, training, likes little skyfarers lunch, high places, tall people, dislikes stairs, things on top of all shelves. Which is kind of, I like that. So, yep, these are the characters. So, yeah. Don't worry. I think one of them, oh. There we go. I actually didn't, historic. Age unknown, height 6-7 meters. People earn. I think it's Urim. Hobbies, meditation. Like strong-willed individual, hates extravagance. I feel ya. Historia, head of Melos of the Melos Monastery, a holy place situated in the mountains of Luganeth Islands, and adhering to the island's long-held traditions and precepts. She oversees worship of the sacred mountain and the primal god in the shrines. She comes to the crew's aid when Roland, her old friend, reveals Ava's brazen actions. Oh, and he also get a little bit of voice line. All right, and it's also time to change you up. You are no longer time to go back to my regular character. Grand, you are not part of this party. It is not Grand. No, that's to quit the chapter. Character details. Grand. You were not part of this party. There we go. Better. All right. In the next episode, we show off Gauze. Show off Gauze. EO, and then we start showing off some of the really better characters in the game. And oh my goodness, oh my goodness, the next, oh my goodness, the next people, these three, after Gauze, if you people play this game, you know that these guys are really some of the greatest characters in the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next video. And I'm supposed to hit stop record. I was supposed to hit stop recording. All right, see you guys in the next video. I'm stupid. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Please. YouTube's algorithm sucks. Bye.
Where have you been? Been searching all along.